Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music again, bringing you part 2 of this classic Bohemian Rhapsody. We're switching to electric guitar. I'm going to show you the chords and the solo in this lesson. And also, if you just want to get better at guitar and learn some step-by-step courses, you can check out martymusic.com. I appreciate that so much. But anyway, let's get to it. All right, let's learn the chords that the solo is soloing over. It's very much based on the chorus of the song. We switched to electric guitar, and it's all based on the E-flat major scale. The quickest way to plug that in is to put your pinky on the 11th fret of that high E and play that pentatonic, the major E-flat major pentatonic. And then you should be able to add the half steps, but that's kind of the skeleton and then climbing up. Now the chords are all based on the key of E-flat major. So we have an E, we're going to do power chords. 6th fret A string, 8th fret D string. Half step on the index. Then C power chord, so 3rd fret root on the A. Then we're going to move up to the F, which is the 8th fret of the A string power chord. And then we're going to take the whole power chord down some half steps like this. So 8, 7, 6, 5. So from the top of the solo. Then we go to B flat, and it's going to be 6th fret E string power chord root. And then it starts over again, and when it walks down, it keeps walking down until the opera part. So from the top, and we haven't gotten there yet, but the top of the solo, E flat, index down a half step, C power chord, F, da, 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 6 on the E. Now it starts over. This is the same. And then this starts the same. But it goes down to that 4th fret A string. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And then after that 4, it does a dun, 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 dun. And it's going to do the 4 again. 4, 3, 2, 1, A. So, second half. So, da, da, da. So it's 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, A. So, ba, da, da, ba, 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 ba. B flat. Da, 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 da. All right, we're going to start with the 8th fret with the index finger on the D string. And it comes in a little bit before the, it's Then we're going to take this 10th fret of the G string, and it's a whole step, pretty much a pre-bend. And you're going to pull it off. It comes down, pull off, and then you're going to grab the 11th fret of the B string. Just think that pentatonic underneath. So then we grab that index on the 8 of the B, ring onto the 11, whole step bend with some vibrato on top. So next, we are on the 8th fret of the high E, and we go 8, 10, 11. And I'm using middle and ring finger because eventually I'm going to bend that 11th fret of the high E. Now we're grabbing the 11th fret of the B, followed by 11 of the high E. Then 15, 16, and then 18, and then a whole step bend. And I'm sliding up with my ring finger. Now we're in, sometimes you could call it or you could think of it as the Phrygian shape. You know, it's still E flat major, but it also looks like G Phrygian, like if you were thinking of it like that. It's basically, you got 18, 16, and 15. Same thing on the B string. And then you just got 17, 15 on the G. So that's the little piece that we're going to be doing. It's all right in there. I don't know if you think Slash got some of his licks from that part right there. I think so. So da 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 ba ba da da. So 18, 16, 15, 16. Then the hammer on pull off between the 15 and 16. Now we're grabbing 18 on the B, then back up to 15 on the high E. So now, starting right here on the 18 of the B, we do the exact same thing. Exact same thing that we did on the high E. Now it fits into a different part of the groove. So when you're on there, hammer on pull off, 17 of the G to 15 on the G. So you grab that, then back to 15 of the B, back down, 17, 15 on the G. Now we climb up that same set of notes. You can hammer on as many as you need to. It's pretty good to pick it. I think I'm just hammering on that first one. Anyway, I think I do it different ways. So you do that, which is 15, 17, 15, 16, 18, 15, 16, 18. And the next one, it starts the same, but then it's a little faster because you get an extra note in there. So it's faster, and you got to transition to ring finger on that 15, 16, 17, 18 of the high E because we're going to bend it up. And that's the highest note in the solo. So now we're at 15 to 16 on the B to 17 on the G. And it repeats it. And then it does 15, 16 on the B, and then that 16 on the B gets bent up a whole step. Now, this is as it's sliding down, so it's kind of going out of the key. It's really emphasizing the punches of the chords. So we're on the 10, 12, 13 of the G, and then 13 on the high E. Nine on the B. Roll it over to 9 on the high E. And then the octave below, which would be the 11 of the D. So now another thing, I'm going to crank this distortion up. I'm using the neck pickup there, but I have a wah pedal. And basically what you can do to kind of fake the sound is you just find that weird kind of nasally thing where it's not too annoying. So I just found a little spot by my ear, with my ear. And then you get a little bit of that similar, it's a way to fake it. He had it with his setup, but. All right, there it was. Thank you again. I appreciate it so much. Also, if you don't mind subscribing to this channel, that would be awesome. And then also, I got a bunch of new premium courses at martymusic.com. Thanks again, and hope to see you again real soon.
Close to nothing.